Yo, Thrashers, what's up? New look. No more side stuff. Goatee now. I look how do they say it? Fucking stupid. So, what's today's video about? Well, you read the title, I think. I hope. I hope you can read. Well, you're a guitar player, you probably can't read. But if you can read and you clicked on the video, then you know it's about bending. So, this is unstructured, unscripted, as always, and I'm just gonna talk a little bit about and demonstrate just different ways to bend and why bending rules. And the idea for this came up with it came to me when my buddy of mine sent me a video of this guy doing all like the necrophagist solos from their like first record in one take. It's a crazy thing to do that, but I thought to myself, what's harder? Like a sweep tapped, arpeggiated, but in some sort of like necrophagist song or whatever, or getting the emotion of a bend properly? And I say the latter. I say that getting the proper emotion and context of a bend in a solo properly is extremely difficult. So let's talk about bending for a little bit, shall we? Let's just do some bends in E minor, and we're just going to chill out. Probably in the box and maybe in the strategic regular minor scale. And I'll just go over some typical bending stuff for any different type of style, I guess. I think most importantly, and like what everybody should kind of learn when they're starting out, is how to do kind of micro bends. I think those are really important, or gentle bends. Most people learn these like in the blues. Most people, at least that I see, try to do it on this note here where you're doing a gentle bend. Maybe some staccato picking, or you just shake it out. And you just do like little tight vibrato, very fast, as if you're like BB King or something. Also bending like 6. Or maybe bending 2. You can really bend anywhere, and doing those little micro bends are extremely popular in bluesy sounding. With either fast vibrato, kind of rocker, or if you're doing it more gentle, bending rules in that context. Or maybe more selective bending, where it's not as much like for effect on a note, like these example, but it's actually to get to a note. So you want to bend up to like your root note, probably from here. See, these ones are for effect. Sorry for the notification. But those are more for effect, while these are to get you to note. I should really set myself onto a different setting so you're not getting shit the whole time. Anyways, so those types of bends rule as well, because you kind of have like a target zone that you're going to. See, that one you can interpret as either like for a little bit of flavor, but if you want to take it the full way, you could do like quick bends that kind of sound like a slide. You know. Right? But really, I think they're just the best when they're like held out at maybe at the end of a scale run, like a that one I just did right there is a pre-bend. Those are also awesome. So you can do pre-bends like slightly above a note, like on any of the blues note spaces in the pentatonic, or maybe the... Or you can do them from like whole notes away. Something like that. Pre-bending is amazing. Almost kind of like you're using the bar or something. Anyways, so we got bending to a note. We got those little flavor bends that aren't really to any particular note, but just to make one kind of sharp. Or then we have pre-bends. Those are awesome. What about the Marty Friedman style bends? I love those. You know, in the Symphony Destruction solo with that one. So what's that one? Kind of like a quick little bend, and you bring it right back down, and then back up. So maybe I'm doing like a... Right? Something maybe more Marty. Let's do like something like that, where you throw a couple of those. Love those type of bends. What about unison bends? You know, with like those double stoppy. One my instructor showed me, which is kicks ass. You're kind of thinking like a major pentatonic. So you have like a... So maybe they... Right? So you have your root note there, and then you're bending. That's obviously not good when you have a floating bridge. But the idea is you're just getting this like major third, but you're bending this other note. And it sounds really bitchin'. Or any other bends, maybe like this one here, where you're taking them kind of far away from pitch, or maybe to the same pitch. Bending is just so essential, and vibrato and bending, they live together in this unique... They live together in this amazing world where you can have so much variance in your playing just by how you phrase a bend or vibrato. How fast or wide you do it. Do you Lynch, like George Lynch? You know. Right? Any of the George Lynch, like, slidey around vibrato? Do you do really fast and tight vibrato? I don't really love that kind. That's kind of beginnerish. Maybe you do wider, but not slow, but still wide. You know, or maybe you do like really wide and really slow. Infinite variance. Do you do like Steve Vai vibrato, where instead of going up and down, you kind of go in a circle? It's kind of hard to land that one. It's probably easier on like wider frets, lower down the neck. Just feels so whole. Or maybe you do like more violin player, side to side, but not really moving it. whatever it is you choose to do, it's uniquely you. The tone is in the fingers, so they say. But you can kind of just channel particular players and their style of vibrato, whether you're going for like a Zach Wild, really wide, really fast, or like a Brandon Ellis, like a really... I haven't studied his vibrato well enough. If there's any guitar player to study their vibrato, Brandon Ellis is one of those guys. Brandon Ellis, Marty Friedman, Zach Wild, B.B. King. All players known for their like stunning vibrato and bending, really, even, you know. You know, any of these players, they have just the amazing bending vibrato chops that you just want. Having a wide bend and just like letting it fully ring out. You can totally just do anything after you do like after you have like a wide and you just let it ring, you can just like sit there, you tilt your head back. You know, any of that stuff, it just feels so cool when you land on a bend. You know, you just hold it and you pick it a couple times maybe, or you let it feed back, and it just feels so perfect, so raw. One more thing I guess I'll touch on really quickly before I'm kind of done is what fingers do you bend with, you know, and what's like your angle of your bend. I'm a thumb in the middle of the neck all the time guy, so when I'm bending, I'm using my other fingers to support me, and I'm kind of just using like the grip of my thumb to get that push that I need. Maybe even my pinky's here like helping me out, touching on the board a little bit. Or if not that, if you're an older dude, you have the thumb over and you're kind of doing like a grip thing. Or some people, when they bend, they kind of look at it as like a twist to the wrist. Like kind of like a twisty kind of deal. I don't really like to do that. How many fingers can you bend with? Do you need all of them together? Do you need to bend with your pinky and all your other fingers? Or maybe your third and all your other two? Or can you bend with one or two? If I cut off all three of your fingers, would you still be able to give me beautiful vibrato? You got to consider that. Which fingers are you strongest with each technique too? So, whatever. This has just kind of been a little mini ranty video about the technique, bending, and just some random bullshit talking about it. So, not too much else to say to you, other than listen to metal, play metal, be metal. And yeah, here, take a pic. See you next one.